Good day, friend. Gordo here. In this presentation, we're going to do a bit of due diligence on Canadian Apartment Properties Real Estate Investment Trust. That's a mouthful, so we usually just call it CAP-REIT for short. And before we begin our presentation, here comes the disclaimer. This presentation is produced and published on and around December 5th, 2022. It includes timely information that can be quickly rendered obsolete. It is meant for education and information purposes only. This is not an offer to purchase securities or any other financial product. Items presented here may not be suitable for everyone. Rates change, values fluctuate. Please consult an experienced, qualified, licensed professional prior to investing to ensure that your investments are part of a comprehensive plan designed to help you and your family meet your long-term financial goals and objectives. Also, when recommending products and planning strategies, broad tax and legal issues may be discussed. Nothing should be construed as tax or legal advice. There. Now that we got the cheese between the crackers, let's move on. With nearly $17 billion of residential property assets, CAP-REIT is Canada's largest landlord. They have or own an interest in approximately 67,000 apartment suites, townhomes, or manufactured housing communities located across Canada and the Netherlands. CAP-REIT is managed by Mark Kenny and his executive team. Mark has over 30 years industry experience, and he's been with CAP-REIT since 1998. He currently owns some 420,000 units of the partnership. You could say he eats his own cooking. Let's look at CAP-REIT's properties, their reach, and their financing. The REIT's portfolio includes properties located across Canada and the Netherlands, but roughly half the properties are located in the province of Ontario, and specifically in the Greater Toronto area. As of September 30th, occupancy rates were at 98.1%, and the average monthly rate was $1,182 per month. Net asset value was reported at $58.48 per unit, and more on that just a bit. But first, let's review the types of properties that are held. In Calgary, Alberta, they own and manage the Vista Tower located at 912 6th Avenue Southwest. In Victoria, they own and manage the Nursery Heights apartments on Nursery Hill. In Langley, BC, they manage the Meridian, located at 201st Street near Willowbrook Shopping Centre. In the Central Okanagan, they own and manage the Proxima, located on the corner of Clement and Richter. And in West Kelowna, they own and manage a couple of multifamily properties, including Lakeview Point, located on the corner of Gossett and Elliott, and tucked away off Old Okanagan Highway, CAP-REIT operates a mobile home community. Now let's look at the numbers. CAP-REIT is conservatively financed. Roughly 40% of the $17 billion of assets are mortgaged with an average fixed rate of 2.78%. That's lower than the mortgage rates available to any prospective private investors, and normalized funds from operations were $1.75 per unit. Revenues for the first 9 months were $750 million, up from $692 million the previous year. Increased occupancies, accretive acquisitions, and strategic dispositions improved operating revenues by 8.4%. Net operating income was $486 million, up 6.4% year over year, and normalized funds from operations were $1.75 per unit. Still, Canadian Apartment REIT trades at a discount to its net asset values. September 30th, 2022, CAP-REIT's net asset value per unit was valued at $56.44. But on December 2nd, their unit closed at $43.45 per unit, a 23% discount from their fair market value, or what a private investor might be willing to pay for the same properties. That creates a couple of opportunities. First, for prudent real estate investors, it's like buying real estate for 77 cents on the dollar. Second, during the first 9 months of 2022, CAP-REIT repurchased about 4.4 million units at about $46.03 per unit. It's like having exiting partners unload their shares or their units to the partnership for about 80 cents on the dollar. It automatically buoys the pro rata equity remaining for the shareholders or the partners that remain. So let's review. Canadian Apartment Properties REIT owns and rents a large portfolio of Canadian residential apartments. With a short housing supply, their properties are likely to stay in demand for years to come. They're conservatively financed, and they currently sell below their net asset value or their book value. Finally, it's one of many great real estate assets that an investor can hold in an insured real estate equity policy. If you reside in the province of British Columbia, Alberta, or Saskatchewan, and you'd like more information on how to incorporate Canadian apartment REITs into your portfolio, email me at gord@think.com. More information is available on my website at www.think-income.com. Thanks for watching, and if you found this presentation useful, please give it a thumbs up below. And remember, stay safe, stay sage, and stay well.